From the weight and size of them, they're actually, what?
Are you guys filming?
We are absolutely filming right now. Hey guys, it's Joseph from BlackboxMyCar. A lot of you have already pre-ordered it and we can definitely feel the excitement in the air. So today we're going to be taking our first look into the new BlackVue DR900X. But before we continue, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on everything BlackVue. We have way more BlackVue content coming out to you soon. If you haven't already heard, BlackVue is discontinuing their S-series models to make way for the new X-series, including their top tier 4K model, the DR900S. So the BlackVue DR900X is the model that's replacing the DR900S. It comes in single channel as well as rear channel. And if you're looking for the IR version, especially if you're a taxi, Uber, Lyft driver, then that model is coming out later this year. So let's look at it from a visual standpoint. From the weight and size of it, it's actually exactly the same. So we can see that with the DR750 2CH LTE, and same thing with the X series. We can see that right here in the front, BlackVue has added additional ventilation holes in the front of the device compared with the S series. Now, if we take a look at the back, just a small minor addition with an additional new light for LTE and Wi-Fi. Last but not least, if we're looking at it from the side, BlackVue has not only changed the placement of the outlets itself on the device, but most excitingly, BlackVue through the X series has introduced a new external LTE module and include a little outlet for it, bringing LTE to the new X series device. If we take a look at what comes inside the box for both of these devices, you're gonna get your standard front camera, rear camera, connecting cables, micro SD cards, SD card readers, mounts, cable clips, etc., etc. All of those are actually compatible with one another if you're upgrading from the old device to the new X series. That said, the main difference to make sure you guys note of is that there's a new hardwiring kit that comes with the X series, known as the new 3-wire hardwiring kit. We'll talk about this later this video, but first, let's dive into the technical specs of the DR900X series. And that's correct, you guessed it, they are identical. So let's take a look at some of the sample footage for comparison. As you can see, the quality is virtually identical to one another, and this just really goes to show BlackVue's commitment to having superb video quality as we transition from the S to the X. But the one thing that BlackVue has drastically improved as they transition over to the X series is the exclusion of the PowerMagic Pro. Previously, you needed a PowerMagic Pro for voltage monitoring because if your car's voltage drops below a certain voltage, it automatically knows to tell your dash cam to shut off so that it doesn't damage your car battery. And now, as we transition over to the BlackVue DR900X, BlackVue has introduced the new hardwiring kit, the 3-wire hardwiring kit that comes with voltage monitoring built in, so that as you power on your dash cam, voltage monitoring is built in and it will know to automatically shut off your dash cam when it drops below a certain voltage. We always recommend a hardwire install for your dash cam into your car so that you can make sure that you have 24/7 parking mode coverage for you, your family, and for your vehicle at all times. From a compatibility standpoint, something to note is that the PowerMagic Pro is no longer compatible with the X series. And for the new 3-wire hardwiring kit, it's only compatible with the X series and it's not compatible with the S series and before that as well. So that's something to make sure you guys know of. Of course, if you want to take parking mode to the next level, or you just don't feel necessarily comfortable tinkering with your fuse box panel, you can always still use a BlackVue B124X battery pack for your dash cam. The last major upgrade that BlackVue has introduced with the X series is the inclusion of an external LTE module, the CM100 LTE. Previously, if you wanted to connect to BlackVue Cloud using the S series models, you would have to get an external hotspot and an internet connection and BlackVue Cloud and all of that stuff. But now, with the CM100 LTE, all you gotta do is stick an active SIM card directly into the device, have it connected to the X series model, and voila, you will have BlackVue Cloud available 24/7 at your fingertips. For the active SIM cards that you need for the CM100 LTE, you want to make sure that it's compatible with the following networks: AT&T and T-Mobile for the US, Bell, Telus, and Rogers for Canada. Unofficially, we've also had customers reporting some success using MVNO SIM cards under these networks. Say, for example, Public Mobile and Koodo uses the same network as Telus. So those customers using those SIM cards in these devices have had success connecting to BlackVue Cloud. And that's your introduction into the new BlackVue DR900X series model. Stay tuned because we're gonna have our in-depth review video coming out for this dash cam soon. If you're interested in purchasing this dash cam, you can use code BBMCTube to take 5% off today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe on your way out to stay up to date with everything BlackVue.